Good morning. Got me to share this dream. I was driving, and all of a sudden, there was a lot of traffic. I'm like, okay, good. I don't really have nothing to do around this time, so I'm good. I'm good. Then all of a sudden, once I realized, as the traffic picked up, I went 20 miles the opposite way I was supposed to be going. It's like things kept appearing to be an attack, being a challenge in a dream, nothing but the enemy. So while I was 20 minutes going the opposite direction, all I seen was nothing but large buildings and different highways all around me. No city, no nothing, no stores, just like office buildings. So I looked at my gas tank and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's on E. All this time I'm driving and I didn't even look at the gas. So I'm trying to take the next exit. A car wouldn't let me get over. And then all of a sudden, 3 lanes turned into 6 lanes where I really couldn't get over. Nothing, it's like the devil just kept trying to destroy me in this dream. My emotions trying to cause me to panic. And all I could think of is just use my faith and be determined that I'm going to get over and I'm going to get gas. I'm not going to run out of gas on this highway, on this bridge. So once I took the next exit, all of a sudden the lanes that was going forward, it was like, the opposite side of traffic became in front of our traffic. So the cars were coming towards us like a head-on collision. Then all of a sudden, my car just went the opposite side to avoid a collision. And when that happened, I ended up, on the side of the road. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to walk miles to find a gas station. And all of a sudden, 2 gentlemen that I appeared to know in this dream very well. And they were like, what are you doing over here? I went 20 miles. It's like I didn't even expect to be 20 miles outside of where I don't know where I am. That don't happen. Like the devil just kept trying to have things, create different type of catastrophes for me, disastrous things in this dream. So these gentlemen was like, hey, good to see you. You good? I'm like, no, I gotta get some gas. So what I did was I found a jug in my trunk. I'm like, man, I never had to go through nothing like this. I gotta put gas in this jug to put in my car. What in the world? And the gentleman was like, nah, no. Look right there. There goes a gas station. There goes all kinds of shopping centers, a mall. It's like everything the devil kept trying to do, God showed up even greater. He tried to show up, have me go 20 miles the opposite way, not even realizing it, to not even being aware God lead me there on purpose. I was trying to get over. It was only 3 lanes. Then the devil had it to be 3 lanes to like 5 lanes. And all of a sudden, my determination began to rise on the inside of me due to Holy Spirit. I got over. I ended up where I needed to be without me even trying to be, because God wanted to let the devil know by letting me be aware of it, be reminded that he's in control. And the gentleman, I say, take my card. They took my credit card. I trusted them very well in the dream. They said, oh yeah, we're gonna bring it back. Just, we're gonna get gas for you. I said, we good. You good to make it to the gas station. We got you. We gonna take the car, get you gas, meet you back at this, at this big old mall. So they said, just chill. You good. We here now. You good. So I felt so much relief. Like, I'm so glad y'all here. And I wound up going shopping. I'm like, I'll be in this mall going shopping. Went from panicking to going shopping. And these 2 gentlemen that I knew very well in this dream, I never met naturally, but in this dream, like, I know you very well. And they just handled the situation. It's like seeing 2 brothers, like, oh yeah, what's up? What you doing here? Oh yeah, we good. Give us a car. Give us, get the keys. Give us the credit card. We got you. We're gonna put everything back in how you wanted to be. Meet you in the store. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I went from panicking to go shopping, and wound up being by myself to God sending 2 gentlemen. And as I awakened, the 2 gentlemen were 2 angels. 2 angels. And I knew them from the kingdom now that I'm awake. But in a dream, it was like, family. And all I could do is think about it before I got, awakened from the dream, is how I could see this big bridge that I was on, and under the bridge, nothing but water, and how the devil wanted me to panic and be stuck on that bridge by myself like that, 20 miles away from where I'm from. And all I could feel how angry he was that I always win. I could feel how the devil kept laughing, thinking that he had me in a situation, but kept being upset that God would spare me every time. You know, it just teaches us that every time we choose to obey God, we're going to always see God's point of view concerning what's actually happening. A lot of times things are happening, working itself out for our good that we're not even paying attention to because we just so, used to things just naturally going the way they ought to go. But we have no idea how these scenes are actually created demonically from the enemy just to see if we can, be killed, still, and destroyed. Just by leaving out the house, he set up all kinds of disastrous scenes, and there goes God dispatching angels to make sure those things don't come to pass. And this happens every second that we breathe. Do you understand? Avoiding all kinds of attacks without even being aware of just because who God sent to help us. And, oh God, it just gives you a higher appreciation. Like, God, thank you so much for helping. Thank you. Because our help comes from who? And I can feel it in that dream how Satan was so angry. Like, darn, he's always sparing them. And I was like, man, dude, man, why you even like this? It's like you used to be an archangel at that, a worship leader. How you go from Lucifer to Satan, yo? Like, it just disgusted me. Like, get away from me, man. Don't come near me. Like, you ain't in hell yet. And I never felt that way. Because to me, that was an evil way to feel. And I was like, man, I don't want nobody to go to hell. But, man, you can't be here. I'm getting tired of you. But God said, don't even think about that. Just know that I got you. And I thank God for that. There were situations that God will show you and I how he do come through. And there are times when we're not even aware of what he's doing. But he's doing it. I went from like, oh my goodness, where am I, to being where I supposed to be, just for those two angels to, meet up with me. God was showing me it don't matter if you go 50 miles the wrong way. Take this emotionally, physically, supernaturally, economically. It doesn't matter. Just take this. It doesn't matter if you're 50 miles away from, or if you're so far off course, or if you went 20 miles the opposite way. It don't matter if you made 30,000 mistakes. I'm still paving the way. I have still paved the way. I'm still working it. As a matter of fact, I still worked it out. ED, not ING. You watching me work, but I already worked it out. You understand? You seeing me and my helping, but I already helped you before you even came in your mother's womb. So it's like, man, you just see how significant God really is, how much he really cares for us. Love like that, you don't take for granted. Love like that, you don't take for granted. And I waking up, and God said, just testify what I shown you. And it's like, man, I don't even want to go back to bed. I just want to praise you, My God. I can see the angels, how they minister over me while I'm asleep. I wake up, they back up and look like she's up. Stuff like that. Like... I don't want to be loud, just in the bed. God. Ooh, ooh. And before I get off of here, you know, whenever someone goes home that caught me off guard, it would be have my heart a little heavy. Like, man, what happened to you? You went home, and I never met Angie Stone naturally, but I was deeply saddened by the news, and I was like, man, what happened to you? And all I keep hearing, I don't even know if this is her song, but I just keep hearing a song of my sunshine has come, something like that. And I'm all dried out. There's no more rain. And this, I don't even know the words, but yeah, I just keep hearing that. My sunshine has come, something like that. And like, don't worry, like, don't be sad. And I just keep seeing her face everywhere, and I just pray about it. And the devil is such a liar, how he would disguise himself as us in a demonic way just to cause all kinds of anxiety, fear, worry, all that stuff. You know, it's a lot of things happening on the road. A lot of people not paying attention. You know, we got to pray about that. You understand? You got to lift each other up. Because I was like, man, leaving out the house, you know, people that went home to be with the Lord, when they left out the house, weren't even aware that was last time I was going to leave that house. Like, and I started denying fear. No, don't you be afraid of nothing. You should live and not die, declare and decree. You know, the devil is really trying to, you understand, attack, destroy all kinds of things with us. But God always showing us the higher side of a thing. And I thank God for that. And what I love so much is that it's never just me. I look at everybody here, we all pushing past. We all denying his attacks. You know, we all, and I'm like, man, I can see how he's trying to attack a lot of people, and they still pressing. You know, you don't have to ask nobody how you doing. You can see. You know, not nothing bad, but you can see, if you see a person who, you know, walking with a leg brace, who don't even walk with leg brace, okay, he try to attack your health, I got you. You know, you see somebody who went from this to that, okay, I got you. You know, it's like keeping in prayer. Even if it just look like you all well put together, still keeping in prayer, because you still have an enemy. You understand? One thing I'm not going to ever do is, you know, be fake with my walk. You know, like everything is always nitty-witty, but it always is because of God only. But when it comes to my walk with God, you know, it takes a lot of perseverance, nothing but perseverance, and, you know, persistency, and just continue being, you know, on one accord with God, continuing to stay, just continuing. And it just means a lot to me to get up here. God used me to say these things. God showed me a plate, a knife, and a fork. You know, there are different realms to the table. So the table gets richer when you come up higher. You're never at the same table that Christ is serving you at the master's table. So what he showed me is that I'm at a new table, higher level. But in that dream, but I was taken back to Angie Stone. I was, everywhere I go, I see a poster, people posting up stuff, and I get it. But you can't just try to block it out because your heart is, a little saddened by it. You know, that's what God is letting me know. You know, it's okay. Just face it. You know, she's in heaven. You know, she's good. And I was like, man, God, but why does it hurt? This maybe because how it happened. I'm like, no way. Yeah, I'm like, God. You don't have to meet nobody to be, heavy-hearted about what happened in their life and what's going on in their life. Because we all from the same kingdom, come from the same God. We human beings. We can relate, to each other, whether I met you or not. And I just thank God for her and her family. In Jesus' name, I love you all.